All right, y'all. I wasn't gonna come on tonight. I was kind of tired, but I said let me come on here. So here we go.
Yeah. I'm spilling all the secrets. Watch the gossip flow. My cup's overflowing. Got the world as a no. When I drop the tea, it's like a fire ignites. True serve hot, taking my game to new heights. Pour it out, let the drama unfold. Drop the tea, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, right in my veins. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the tea, that's when we fly. Whispers in the dark, I'm the voice in your head. Yeah. Telling all the stories that the scared never said. Got the crowd hype. When I talk, they all lean, cause I'm that hype. Machine, know what I mean. Hold your cups high, feel that energy rise. Drop the tea, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah. Watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah. Like a lot of things, keep the vibes alive. When I drop the tea, that's when we fly. So let it spill and let the world see. Yeah. When I'm on the
Hello, everyone. I wasn't gonna come on live tonight because I am kind of tired because I just did another live. So I wasn't going to come on tonight, but I said, nah, I can't do that to my people. Even though I'm tired, I said, let me at least see if I can at least even do an hour. Okay. But welcome, everyone. Your girl is tired, but I'm on here. And today I've been listening to some people videos and baby, hello, Mr. Skinny. Y'all shout out to Mr. Skinny. Hello. Thank you for the 10 jewels. Make sure y'all go follow Mr. Skinny. He's a real good content creator. Thank you so much for coming over here to the live. I appreciate it. Now, guys, I've been hearing some crazy stuff today. I don't know if I guess people just got different interpretations on stuff they listen to. I ain't gonna call out nobody names. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. I'm just gonna say this. I ain't talking about nobody in Pacific. I couldn't even get it out, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm not talking about anyone in general. But let me tell y'all something. I've been married for 20 years. Okay? 20 years. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. You only can get married one time. One time. Mr. Skinny, I know he's married too. Get married one time, right? There is no 2 times you can get married. You get one certificate. You go downtown. You get the certificate, right? I don't care where you got married at. Now, you can do a vow renewal. You can do that, but it's only one time. Okay? There's no, you can't get married twice. There's no take me backs or whatever. Okay? I don't care if I was in jail or whatever the case may be. I don't care if you got on the phone with me and you said we married, and I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm just giving y'all a scenario here. Okay, just say, God forbid, okay, I went to jail, right? Knock on wood, I don't, right? All right. If I go to jail and we get married over the phone, okay? We married, right? If I get out of jail and have a wedding because I was not able to have a wedding, right? We're still married. If you cheat on me while we on the phone and got married, that's still adultery. There's no we get out of jail and we got out of jail and we just have a ceremony because I didn't get a chance to have a wedding. You still cheated on me, and there is no. I'm not gonna forgive you for that. That's just me. I don't even play them fucking stupid ass game. It's not even past the 10-minute mark here. Whoa, Lord. The baby, the hate for Remy Ma is on an all-time high. Just saying. I'm sorry. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Now, people can take the video that Nyla played and interpret it any way you want. Okay. The woman said that her and Papoose had relations the first time when Remy was in jail, right? They got married on the phone. The woman clearly said that they still had relations. I don't know what is corrected. I don't understand what they're trying to say. I don't understand what part am I not getting. Maybe I'm listening to something. So when I played the video for us, right? The woman cheated. He cheated on Remy when they got married over the phone, right? They got married over the phone. That's it. We done sealed the deal, right? Now you gonna tell me when we get out, I get out of jail because we're gonna have a ceremony. I'm supposed to forget what you did when we got married when I was in jail. Hell, I can't even cuss right now. My blood. That's why I come in this live. Let me get myself together here. I don't want to replay the video again. I don't want to do it. You cannot tell me nothing. I've walked this life before. I've walked this marriage life before. There's no 2 certificates. There's no 2 weddings. If that's the case, you need to go get another marriage certificate. There's only 1 certificate. Unless you're going to get divorced and go get it and then go back downtown after that divorce has been finalized. Got to wait 30 days here in Wisconsin. There's no 2 marriage certificates. It's one certificate, right? Just what I'm saying. I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm just letting y'all know what it is. Nobody can tell me nothing about marriage. I'm married. There's no 2 weddings. It's 1. You can get out and have a ceremony unless you're going to get a divorce. Wait for 30 days. Once it's the judge say, okay, it's finalized. You're going to wait for 30 days and then go back and get another marriage certificate downtown. Then we go get married again. There's no nothing. The only thing you can do, just say, I didn't have a wedding. I was locked up, right? Let's just say that, right? If I want to get out and have me the bells and whistles, the ceremony or whatever, I'm not getting another marriage certificate. It's only 1. Where's the other one at? You tell me where another certificate at, and you let me know about it. You only get 1. You can do a vow renewal, yeah. But don't piss in my face and tell me it's rain. There's no way. If you cheated on me if I went to jail, we got married over the phone. You telling me that don't count? What are you talking about? No. There's no 2 marriages. It's 1 marriage, 1 certificate. There's no way. I'm going to say, well, we're going to do the get married again. How are we going to get married again? We already married. The covenant is broke. You broke it. Now, I don't know what other folks do when they marry. If cheat on me, it's over. The covenant is broke. Now, tell me somewhere in the Bible where it says if somebody cheat on you, that's not grounds for a divorce. That's adultery. Now, let me just say this here. Again, I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm telling you, me. There are non-negotiables for me. If I find out you cheating on me, I don't care if I have to leave my house with the clothes on my back. It's a wrap. Now, if other people want to forgive other people, that's their business. I'm not doing that. If I find out for sure you cheated on me, it's wrap. There's no forgiving, nothing. Now, if somebody want to do that, that's their own personal business. I'm not doing it. You didn't want to be married, you should never got married. Because I ain't went out here and cheated. So why should I accept you? I'm not accepting no kids either. Have I made mistakes? My first child was out of wedlock. I was not married. Yes, I have done it. But baby, you can rest assured the last two, I was married. I went out here polluting the world with broken homes. Just saying. That's just me. I'm not talking about nobody else. Me. Baby, the hate for Remy is real. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. These people, I don't know what Remy done. I don't know if she act too much like a boss chick or what. Now this is before. Y'all done got me all out of my body. Okay. Let me bring it back in. Let's bring it back in. Drop a 1 in the chat if you married. I want to see how many people in this chat is married or have been married. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've been married or are married. Just let me know. Okay? So, this is what the live is going to be about tonight. Claressa Shields Fight Night. Wait a minute. Will Atlanta sell out? PAPOOSE'S second mistress. It's the second mistress. There's a second one. Okay, Sonia, you married? Linda, Sweetness Goody, who else? Let me know if you're married. Okay, how many marriages? Okay, let me just ask y'all this. If you get married, if you was in jail, right? Y'all consider that's the covenant. It's supposed to be God, right? Proud Mimi. Okay. So God is supposed to be at the top, right? Then you is here and your husband is here, right? So if you get married in jail, hey, Proud Mimi, if you get married while you in jail, right? That's it. We just sealed the deal. If your husband cheat on you while you in jail, is that considered breaking the agreement that y'all had for marriage? Yes or no? Even if you didn't have all the bells and whistles, you got married at the courthouse or whatever. What does that mean? Now, wait, let me put this in here, right? So then if y'all get out, when I get out of jail, right? Because I didn't have a wedding, if I have my ceremony, because remember, I got married over the phone in jail. Is that considered a ceremony or is that considered another wedding? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know, because I know the fuck I ain't crazy. If there's only one marriage certificate, you only can get one. So if I'm in jail, we was married, that's one certificate. If I get out of jail and have a ceremony, that's not another wedding. It's just a ceremony to have the bells and whistles. I'm not going to get another marriage certificate. It's only one. It's only one certificate you got to get. Unless you want to get you a divorce and you wait 30 days and then go back and get it again. A ceremony. Thank you. It's not two weddings. So if a cheated on you while you was married in jail, that's adultery. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you want to spin it. That's adultery. A divorce decree is also a document. Right. But what I'm trying to explain to people is that there's no do-over. There's no do-over. It's one wedding. Now you can have all the ceremonies you want. There's not going to be another. There's only one. You can have a vow renewal, but you can't get married a second time. There's only one certificate. That's why in my everyday life, when people try to tell me something they never been married, I give them a hand. Don't tell me nothing that you ain't walked in. Don't do it. I give you the hand because you can't tell me nothing. I done walked this life for 20 years, okay? Yes, that's what I'm trying to. There's only one certificate. Now, this is another thing. If somebody want to say, well, we're going to renew our vows. Renew vows what? How? Okay. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Me, personally, this is me. If I went to jail and you cheated on me, there is no, we're going to have a ceremony and all is forgiven. Ain't shit forgiven. What the hell you mean is forgiven? Because we didn't have a ceremony? How can I forgive you when you broke the vow? There is no do-over. I'm saying this night. There is, just because you have a ceremony, there is no do-over. You having a ceremony because you didn't have a ceremony because you're in jail. So when you get out of jail, you have the ceremony. Vow renewal is that you're just pledging your love to that person again. Now I didn't say, now let me know if in the Bible it says something about a do-over. What's the do-over? There's no do-over. Now, if some people want to take that and say, hey, well, when you was in jail, I cheated on you, but because we're gonna have a ceremony now, all is forgiven. Bullshit. The covenant is broke. Just a party, Mimi. There you go. It's a party. That's my interpretation of it. God didn't say if you in jail, you cheat on a person, then when I get out of jail, we have a party, all forgiven. Bullshit. Now I don't know who's saying that. It's bullshit. It's BS. Now, please tell me, where is it at in the Bible to say, if your husband commit adultery on you, you get out, you have a ceremony party, all is supposed to be forgiven. Bullshit. It's bullshit. And I'm calling it. You think I'm gonna set up here and have a ceremony or party and you didn't cheat it? And you think all is supposed to be forgiven? Bullshit. Where do I say that at? I don't even get the part that somebody have a vow renewal. Say, I'm re-pledging my love to you. Re-pledging your love to me. You didn't love me before. What did you do before? There we go. There's no do-over. Just because we're gonna have a ceremony now, you think you could get a fucking do-over? No, sir. Mm-mm. It ain't happening. Not with me, it ain't. But hey, go off. I'm just telling you the truth. It don't work like that. You're not going to get no other certificates. It ain't going to do nothing. If you get out of jail and have the bells and whistles, it's just a party. God ain't said nothing about everything is going to be forgiven. That's a lie. It's a lie. A straight up lie. You go down into the courthouse and ask for you want another marriage certificate because you having a do-over because you're in jail. I said, what the fuck you talking about? You get the certificate. That's the certificate. Now, what you trying to get a divorce and then get another marriage certificate? That's what you trying to do? Don't work like that. Cheating is cheating. You don't get to say, when I get out of jail, we're going to have a ceremony, and if I cheated on you while you was in jail, this is a do-over. There's no do-over. The covenant is broke. God ain't put that in there. Say, well, you were in jail, so if he cheated, now that you having a ceremony or party, y'all all is forgiven. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Never. Never. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just calling a spade a spade. It don't work like that. If somebody telling you it work like that, it don't work like that. There you go. It's just like you losing your V card. Once you didn't lost it, it's gone. It ain't no do-over. It ain't no let me get my virginity back. It don't work like that. That's not how this goes. So if somebody said that, it's a lie. Show me where it says that at. Show me. Now, I know some people who have got married, their husband cheated on them and had outside kids. That's you. It ain't me. Once you screw somebody and we married, the covenant is broke. There ain't no putting it back together, patching it up, gluing it together. That's it. To me, boyfriend and girlfriend is different from marriage to me. It's a big difference. So I'm not going to get out here and lie and say, oh yeah, you cheated on me. I'm going to forgive you. We're going to have a ceremony. We back together. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It's never worked like that. Now, I'm not, now maybe I need to read some more of the Bible, but I don't see nothing in the Bible that says that if your husband or your wife cheat on you, you have a party or ceremony, all is forgiven. No, the covenant is broke. How do you put? Okay, so I'm just let me just ask a question here. Maybe I should ask Chat GPT. But I don't remember reading that part. If your husband go out and cheat on you and break the covenant, how do you? If he say he's sorry, he ain't gonna do it no more. Does that fix the covenant? All this forgiven. Now everybody can get forgiven, right? Everybody can be forgiven. That's cool, right? But it don't say nowhere if your husband cheat on you or you cheat on your husband to the covenant is back put together. You can forgive them. That's right, because God forgive us all the time. But it don't say nowhere in there about you gonna put the covenant back together. The covenant is broke. I should know I'm married. It's broke. You know why it's broke? Because you're gonna keep on arguing with the person about it. You cheated on him, you cheated on him, you cheated on me. I know I would, but see, I ain't even gonna go through that because I already know what I'll do. I'll keep bringing it up. So we're gonna go ahead and get this divorce and squash this, so we don't have to even go through this because I'm gonna keep bringing it up. I'm gonna forgive you eventually down the line, but we're not gonna be together. There's no more trust. If an alpha will cheat on you when you married, what the hell what the hell? That's it right there. Now people will cheat on you when y'all boyfriend and girlfriend. This man has came up in front of God and said he wants you as his wife, and then he go and cheat on you. No, if an MF will do that, they'll do any damn thing. Now, let me know in the Bible where it say that if they cheat on you, you cheat on your husband, and your husband cheat on you, right? Then y'all have a ceremony. All is forgiven. Show me where God said the covenant is put back together. Show me where it says that the covenant is broke. There's no putting it back together. See there? You said I tried to stay, but it just made me angry and bitter. We mutually agreed it was for the best. That's what I'm talking about. Because I know me. Because baby, I will have vengeance, and I don't want to have vengeance. So it's best that we part. Now, like I said, show me in the Bible where it says if a man or woman cheat, they say they sorry, the covenant is back together. Show me. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I had one child out of wedlock. The other ones are married. Or let me clean that up. We were engaged with my 21-year-old and getting it. He said we can just go to court. I was getting married. I wanted the wedding, so just got when he got one, we just got married. It's already engaged. So let me just clean that up. So there is no, oh, I cheated on you while you was in jail, but when you got out of jail, we had the party or the ceremony, so all is forgiven. That's no, it don't work that way. Now I don't know. Now I know we watched the video last night, right? Now maybe because I got menopause brain, but I know I ain't slow, I ain't crazy, okay? Right? Did that lady not say that her and Papoose had relations while Remy was in jail? She said the man asked her, did you have relations with Papoose while he was married to Remy in jail? The woman said yes. Unless I'm crazy. Let me know what y'all thought. Y'all looked at the interview with me. That lady said, yes, I had relations with him when he had married Remy in jail. Me and him was still having relations. But once Remy got out of jail and they had the ceremony, she said she fell back. Now, maybe I'm crazy or got menopause brain. Which one is it here? Did the woman say she still had sex with Papoose while he was married to Remy in jail? Let me know if I'm crazy. There we go. Now, let me just tell y'all this. I like Remy, right? I'm a Remy supporter, right? But even though Remy cheated right now, later on in the marriage, did she commit adultery? Yes, she did. But the covenant was already broke because Papoose broke it. Now, She stayed there, wanted to give her marriage a chance. I don't know. That's her business. Everybody do what they want to do in marriage. But for me, you cheat on me, it's wraps. Down to the courthouse we go, which you're already down there, but just saying, that would really, no. There's no forgiving, no nothing. The covenant is broke. Show me in the Bible where they say, if you cheat on your spouse, that the covenant could be put back together. It's not in there. Just saying. All I'm trying to say is that he cheated first. And I'm going to stand on that. He cheated first. That's all I'm saying. He cheated first. There's no way you can put a covenant back together once one of the people that stepped out of the covenant. It's not in the Bible. It don't go that way. It don't work like that. You can't put it back. You can't paste it together. Whatever. It don't work like that. There ain't no two marriage certificate. Oh, well, okay, well, you cheated. I cheated on you while I was in jail, but we're going to have a ceremony and all this forgiven. Don't work like that, homeboy. Don't work like that. You can have a vow renewal. You want to pledge your love to that person, but the vow renewal ain't for you to say, well, hey, yeah, I cheated, so let's renew the vows and take it and do it again. There's no do-over. You put your penis in somebody else, the covenant is broke. That's just cut and dry. It's not going to work out. So I don't know where these people talking about, oh, you have a second ceremony, which is a party that you can say all is forgiven and keep it moving. It don't go like that. A vow renewal is for you to repledge your love. It ain't say nothing about repledge because you cheated. If that's the case, every time somebody cheating, they'll go right down there. We're going to have a vow renewal. We're going to repledge our love to each other. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, sweetness. We married people know what it is. Don't work like that. It don't work like that. If it do, show me in the Bible where it says that if your husband or wife cheat on you, you have a party or ceremony or vow renewal, all is forgiven. Don't work that way. If it does, show me where God say, we're going to put the covenant back together. Where do it? Show me. Show me where it says that at. Thank you, Sherry. It don't say that. If you cheat, adultery is gone. The covenant is broke. There's no way you can put it back together. I know I'm married. Okay, 20 years. So I don't know how anybody would think that. The covenant is broke. It can't be put back together. Now, if some people want to stay there and forgive their husband, I know Tamala Manning, her husband. I love Tamala Manning and Mr. Brown. Okay, love them. Now, they put their business out here. She said Mr. Brown had 2 babies on her. Hey, you want to stay with Mr. Brown? That's your business. It wouldn't be me. Okay, I ain't God, right? God's still working on me. I ain't God, so there's no way. And quit. Stop saying the kids. That it don't make a difference with the kids. Do you know how many single mothers raise successful men and women every day? You don't need a 2-parent household to raise successful kids. It doesn't work like that. I know a lot of people think it do, but it don't. It's bullshit. Who wants to sit there and see their mother in agony and pain? You think a child want to see that? Kids don't want to see that shit. But anyway, all I'm gonna say is I'm Team Remy over here. Okay? But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Both of them is wrong because he cheated. Is Remy wrong because she cheated? Yeah. Is Papoose wrong because he cheated? Yeah. But I'm gonna call it like I said. He cheated first. Way before Remy even cheated. I don't give a shit if we did have a party or vow renewal. Okay? You can't tell a woman when to get her get back. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But see, I wouldn't even have no get back because you cheat on me. That's it. We ain't gonna be playing these stupid ass games back and forth. You cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat on you. We just gonna get it over with. So we don't even have to play like this. But hey, again, I don't tell married people what to do in their relationship. I'm talking about me as being a married person. We don't have do-overs. You cheat, you cheat. One certificate, one marriage. That's it. So anybody who's saying otherwise is full of bullshit. Go down to the courthouse and tell them you want another certificate because you cheated, because you need a do-over, and see what they tell you. It's just my take on it. Just my take on it. Don't work like that. And then if somebody can show me in the Bible where it says, if you break the covenant and the other person say they sorry, that they gonna put it back together. It ain't no redo. And let me just say this. The same type of, and this is Papoose, baby. Let me just tell y'all this. A man can't take the same kind of hurt they put on you. If you cheat on a man, baby, you it's like you done a dagger in their heart. And that's why he can't get over it. But Remy's supposed to get over you cheated on her. A man can't take the same hurt that a woman can. So that's why he's so pissed. That's why his fucking little heart is hurt. That's why. We're gonna keep it a buck. That's why he's making such a big deal out of it. Because he can't stand the pain. He can't stand the hurt. They can dish it, but they can't take it. That's what it is. I've been in this world for 52 years, baby. They can't take it. When they know that you have stepped out and slept with somebody else, baby, they be damn, they want to unalive you. They can't take it. They cannot take it knowing that another man then been with you, baby. That's why Papoose little heart is broke. That's why. They can dish it, but they can't take it, baby. That's why he butt hurt, ass hurt, because he can't take it. Knowing that another then been up there with Remy. But see, this is the thing. This is the catch. Now, if they say, oh, Remy was messing with a woman, oh, he don't give a shit about that. But a man? No, that ain't gonna fly. That's why. That's why, baby. Like I said, I've been in here for 52 years and can't nobody run no fucking game on me. Even the fast talking men, the slow ones, the ballers, I didn't been through it all. So don't run that bullshit to me. Just saying. Papoos's butt hurt. That's what it is. Girl, men is something else. They can't take it, baby. When you start throwing that shit back, baby, they want to take you out of here. Let me just let you know that. They can dish it, but they can't take it. He's so butt hurt. That's why he's making this big stink. That's why he's trying to make Remy mad walking around with Hercules and shit. I already know the game. You butt hurt. You butt hurt. But it was okay when you do it, but it's a problem when she do it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Right back at you. Don't dish it. If you can't take it, baby, do not dish it. Don't dish it. That's why he's around here with Hercules. He hurt. Now, for my older women up in here, y'all already know what the deal is. Men they can't take it, baby. That's why they got these other men on these internet, you know, some of them. Ricky's a dog. They going bananas. No, baby. Y'all know what it is. Y'all little hearts is hurting. Baby, your heart about to come out your chest. Y'all know what it is. You know what it is, baby. That's why you mad. Look at it. Look at it. I can't believe Remy did this. My Slim Rim gave it away. Woo. Baby, don't hate the player, baby. Hate the game. Hate the game, baby. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Baby, don't dish it if you can't take it. That's all I'm going to tell you. I know you butt hurt. I know your feelings hurt, Pap. You know, you need to maybe go do it on a retreat and heal. Go on a retreat and heal, Pap. Pap needs to go heal, y'all. He hurt. That's all it is, y'all. To be honest with you, that's all it is. Just go relax somewhere, Papoose. Go heal. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Papoose. They lied to you. We old school. You know that's a lie. To get over somebody is to get under somebody, baby. That don't work. You know that. That's for these newbies. We know that don't work. To get under somebody, to get over somebody, to get under somebody, that ain't gonna do nothing. You still gonna be hurt. Once you get under somebody, but she ain't hurt though. That's the problem. He can go out and be with Claressa. She ain't Remy. She ain't her. So, for my old schools, you know that's not true. You've been with somebody for 20 years and you're going to get over them just like that. It don't work like that. Remy know you. Really know you. She know your weaknesses. She know everything about you. Handsome don't know you like that. Handsome don't know you like Remy did. And that's what you miss. You know Remy and Remy know you. Hercules, you little girl. Similac running out the ears, infamous. You don't understand that. You don't understand that right there. Because you ain't been in a relationship over 3 years, as you say. You said you can't stay in a relationship over 3 years. So you don't understand that bond. You don't understand that. When you be with somebody that long, they become a part of you. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't like, I know Claressa been in a relationship for 3 years and is gone, but that 20 plus years, y'all have a bond. Y'all know each other. Y'all are a part of each other. So even though y'all got to break up or get a divorce, that takes a while to heal from. And Papoose has not healed yet. He's still butt hurt right now, y'all. So when a man is hurt, they try to make your life pure ODL. You get what I'm saying? He's hurt. And hey, Papoose, I get it. But allegedly for entertainment purposes, if you didn't want no divorce, you should have been holding down your household as you should. Now in the Bible it says a man is the head, right? So when you marry somebody, you're taking that on that you're going to take care of your wife. You're going to take care of your family and your household. If a man, be honest, you shouldn't get married if you cannot take on those responsibilities. You need to wait until you can take on those type of responsibilities, right? Now, Remy has been the head, right? You've been the tail. You've been back there. And she's been covering you, taking on the load, right? And sometimes, when God said enough is enough, he will do stuff and show you things. And Remy didn't had enough, right? She didn't had enough. When God say, I'm going to remove this person from your life and I'm going to give you more. Remy said she woke up one day and said she was tired. She didn't want a husband manager anymore. She was tired of being a man and a woman in the relationship. Now, I'm not saying that people shouldn't help their man or man, whatever. A woman is supposed to be the helpmate, right? The helpmate. Now, help means if you fall with some or come short on some, that's when I am supposed to come in, right? That's how it's really supposed to be. The wife is the helpmate, right? But if we really want to be honest about the situation, it was like Papoose was he wasn't even a damn helpmate. What was he? I don't know. The leech. But Remy still loved him though, through all of that, right? Hoping that, okay, he see me doing something, he gonna do something, it's gonna rub off on him, right? He gonna get his own mojo, his own motion, okay? And take off, there we go. Now he can be the head, right? And I can be what I was supposed to be, the helpmate, right? Now, if we're going to build together, grow together, that's fine. But if I'm the only person in this relationship doing everything, no. People get tired. And let's just keep it above. If you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Hip Hop, we already know what Papoose was doing. And Remy still covered it. That lady ain't lying on that interview that we watched yesterday. That lady ain't lying on Papoose. The lady is not lying on him, y'all. You know what it is? Back in the day when all these stories was coming out about Papoose, Remy and Papoose allegedly and for entertainment purposes made them go away. Right? You think that TMZ recording that they have of Papoose allegedly putting hands on Remy and the pool people had to call the police, you think that's fake? But I'm going to say allegedly. Go look it up on TMZ. They pulled it, but the thing is up there. And Remy has it in the chamber. Let him come out here and do something else. Remy going to unload the chamber on him. TMZ don't put stories up if they don't got nothing to back it up. But Remy, allegedly for entertainment purposes, asked them to take it down because they didn't want to ruin their brand. Right? So, do I believe Papoose was putting his hands on Remy? Yeah. What Remy say he was saying? Call your brother them, call your whatever. She said, why would I do that when you my husband and my daughter father? Fat Joe already had your ass hanging, dangling off of a balance before. You want to repeat? So she don't put them in there because she already know what they'll do to your ass, allegedly. Just saying. So do I believe the stories about Papoose? Yes, ma'am. And I don't hate men. Let me just tell you something. When you've been on this earth a long time, you can see a slickster coming. You already know the game. We as women and wives will cover for our husband and our man. Then later on down the line, when things go bad, I get a divorce, then the woman will come out and say, all that was true all along. It was true. He was jumping on me. He was doing this. He cheated on me. What can I tell you? But Remy already done told us that. Why she covered for Pap. She already done told us that, right? So TMZ, the article of the pool people calling the police because he was over there putting hands on Remy, is that a lie? Remy on a lie almost said it, but I think she's gonna keep that in the chamber for now. And we know the stuff that he was doing. All these recordings, all in the house, tape recorders of her when they was doing Remy Kitchen. He had all those things, all those recordings all over the house, and the people tearing out cabinets and all that, and giving Remy all these microphones or whatever he had in the house. So when he ain't there, he recording Remy. So if they get in an argument, all this and that, he got all of that recording it, right? Now remember what Remy said, right? He don't want to chastise the kids. He want her to be the bad guy. So if they do something wrong, she yell at them or maybe spank their daughter or anything. He want that recorded so he can take that to court. What type of fucking buster are you? What type of fuck nigga are you? Yes, fuck nigga, whatever. What are you? So you want to take this in front of the court and say, yeah, she spanks our daughter allegedly and does this and that. Oh, I got it on recording. What type of man does that to his house? It's like you bugging your own house. Just saying. Just saying. Remy could have came out and exposed Pawn Shop Willie. She could have came out and did that, but she didn't. And y'all think that Remy ain't got more ammunition on Papoose? Think again. She already done said that if your current come out here and say something else about me, then she gonna start spilling tea. Now, I thought I already figured that it was something holding up this divorce. It is the BAN won't have half of something you didn't put in on. What job did you have that you bought a house, a car, property? Show me the money where you bought it at. And I'm going to show you where I don't want to put up the money. Show me. Show me where you went to a car lot and purchased a car. So what half are you speaking of? What's the half? You want half of Remy Network? What you put on that? What connects did you have for Remy Network? Remember, I was $440 $400,000 in the hole with Chrome. You wouldn't even help me with that. So you want half a Chrome? Money that you didn't put in on or wouldn't even help me get out of debt with? So you want some of that? You ain't getting none of that. If you think that I done came back out of prison with zero and think you're going to get a dime from me, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. We'll stay near it. Now, I know in New Jersey, they say you can't get a legal separation, but I'll be working on something with my lawyers. I also would have my lawyer draw up papers that if anything happened to me, all of my stuff is to be put into a trust for my son and daughter, and I will have an executive named of it and give them what they need. Not what they want, what they need. Because you won't get a dime out of there. I will put everything in a trust to make sure your black ass wouldn't get shit. Once it goes in a trust, they can't touch it. Understand the game. I'm going to put everything in a trust so they can't touch it. Now, somebody said Remy sold her mansion or whatever. If I didn't sell it, it's going in a trust. You, BAN, and your Hercules or Handsome wouldn't step a foot in there. You got me confused. If I was Remy, everything, the Remy network, everything, I would have my lawyer put all that shit in a trust, bank accounts and all. Because if you know, they can't touch it. The judge, nobody can touch it. All that shit would go on a trust and under my fucking kid's name. Bitch, you got the game fucked up. You got me fucked up. You better put your shit in a trust and get your ass a divorce. Because he can't, what he gonna do? He can't go on the trust. The trust is in my kid's name. That's my kid's shit. I'm just the name on it. Don't hate the player, baby. Hate the game. Put your shit in a trust. Remy, get your lawyer that you got. Start putting your shit in a fucking trust and get rid of the trash. Take the trash out. Look up trust. If anything goes in the trust, they can't touch it. And it wouldn't. My kids' name would be on that motherfucker. The internet works wonders for you. Put it in a trust. So him and Hercules, while she said, yeah, we gonna live off Remy money. Bitch, you won't live off that. You won't live off a dime of that. When your career is in the toilet and go down the damn drain, you're gonna be over there sweeping up at McDonald's. You won't get none of that. Move smarter and wiser. Don't let this BAN take everything you didn't work for. Put your shit in a trust. Bank accounts, cars, house, put it in businesses. Put it in that trust. How do y'all think the YT people get over it for so long? When they do bankruptcy, Donald Trump, they stuff is set up in a trust. So it cannot be touched. It's not considered part of your debt. Put your shit in a trust. Now that's the game for your ass. Start moving behind the scenes. Have your lawyer now get you a fucking trust. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Okay, so baby, the tickets ain't selling. The tickets ain't selling. And that go for anybody. If you got some shit, just say you want to file bankruptcy or you got some shit or whatever. Talk to your lawyer about putting your shit in a trust. IT people do it all the time. Rich people, that's how they keep their shit. It's in a trust. But just saying. The fight. Baby, the fight ain't selling. The fight ain't selling. It ain't selling. You got to bring Floyd Mayweather in to try to sell some tickets. Now you got Kevin Gates. Ain't he in Poly? Where do you find these people at? It's like you find the people that are the worst of the worst. Baby, you spending some money on this fight to try to outdo us, to try to prove the content creators wrong. Baby, you spend some money on the fight. You got to pay Kevin Gates to do promo for you. You got to have Floyd Mayweather doing promo for you. Y'all putting all these people that's going to be walking out, these people. So these people are not even professional boxers. But y'all trying to put all these high profile names on here to say they gonna walk them out. What's that gonna do? So y'all gonna be in the red because y'all got too much going out and not coming in because the tickets are not selling. It's too much going out. There's a lot going out. All these people that y'all gotta pay for promo. Let's see. Floyd Mayweather, Kevin Gates, Lotto, Toledo Promotion, Win Records, Zeus. We got, well, how many undercard? 1, 2, 3. Y'all got over 20 some people that y'all gotta pay out of this money that y'all make from the fight. Y'all in the red already. You're in the red. Kevin Gates? Girl, let me bring it up, y'all. They had to go get fucking Kevin Gates. Oh, I'm saving that. Let me save that one. Girl, they had to go get Kevin Gates. They had to go get Kevin Gates. And I don't know what's going on with these women and these poly relationship. One man, and man got 5 or 6 women. Well, what? You can't find nobody? A one woman's man? Y'all got to share the man? Woo. Y'all. Girl, let me get back on here. Girl, I wish my back 5 or 10 years ago come in here and tell me, well, yeah, I cheated on you, but we're going to have a vow, we're going to have a redo wedding, and all is forgiven. Get the fuck out of here. You're going to get a redo, all right on down there at James Oversee at the courthouse. That's going to be your redo. You get to tell the judge that you cheated, and you want to redo. Redo? What redo? Baby, these people, you go down there and tell the judge that, yeah, I cheated on her while she was in jail. But we got, when I came out of jail, we had a ceremony. So I get a do-over. The judge gonna say, what? What? There's no do-over, sir. You committed adultery. There's no do-over. Well, I thought if I go to the altar, we had a party, and then we confess our love for each other, everything is forgiven. Bullshit. Judge gonna say, sir, it don't work like that. Now, I know you haven't had a vow renewal or ceremony, but you already broke the covenant. Once we got married over that phone, the pastor signed the marriage certificate. That was it. You don't get a redo. You don't get a redo, sir. What are you talking about? So we all in agreement that the woman said that she cheated with Papoose, Pawn Shop Willie, while Remy was in prison. Even though she knew that Papoose had married Remy in jail, she knew it. But she got out on the bracelet and they had sex. Right? And she did something with her baby daddy, caused her to go to prison for real. That's all I'm saying. But hey, take it. People can interpret it how they want to interpret it. I'm just telling you what I heard, and I know the fuck I ain't slow. Okay? Just saying. But anyway. You said Pap is not. You said Pap isn't going to get nothing because he used her money. Then she paid his gambling debts, pawn shop receipts, and everything else he stole. You got that right. He ain't getting a dime. Hello, Jacqueline, my tea sipper. Nothing. Ain't getting nothing. Keep hitting that like button, y'all. But like I say, I'm just saying for me, I'm not talking about anybody in Pacific. I'm not talking about anybody in general. I'm just saying. Okay? Just saying. We needed to understand with one ceremony, one marriage. You can have 1,000 renewal. It still does not mean you get a do-over because we have another ceremony. Don't work like that. Now, think online, go down there and tell the judge that and see what he tell you. Okay? Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was tired tonight, but I just got off one live, and I had scheduled this live. I said I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And I said, no, I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Okay, I love y'all. We family over here. Now, guys, now listen to that. Listen to this. Y'all know in my chat, we can agree to disagree. It's okay if you got a different opinion. You know, this is the thing. You know, maybe other people didn't interpret it. Maybe they interpreted it a different way, y'all. Maybe they interpreted the interview in a different way and say, nope, the woman said that she didn't cheat on Papoose once he got married. But like I said, I listened to that 3 to 4 times. And y'all got to remember, this lady's a little older, so some of her things get kind of mixed up. That woman said she stopped cheating on Papoose, stopped cheating on him when he told her, and then she find out that, you know, and then they had the ceremony. When they had the ceremony, then she felt bad. But did she cheat on him, with him, after she knowingly knew they got married over the phone in jail? The woman said yes. Now, some people might have heard it wrong. I don't know. Everybody hears things differently, but I'm just telling you what I heard. Like I say, it does not matter if they got married over the phone or whatever. It's still cheating. There's no redo. There's no putting the covenant back together. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So now we got Kevin Gates guy on the scene. He's coming out here, capping for Claressa Shields, saying Kevin Gates is pulling up to see the growth. Now, man, y'all for the be in the red. Y'all gonna be in the red. You're going to be in the red. Too many people y'all gotta pay the promo. Too many people y'all got on the undercard. It's too many people. This fight ain't nobody making no money. I believe Claressa gonna have to come out her own pocket with this. Getting all inviting all these other people to fight under the undercard because they couldn't get the ticket sold. Now you gotta bring all these people out to try to help you promote the fight because you don't want to be proven wrong by the content creators that you can't sell out Atlanta, a State Farm Arena. That's the only reason why I can see you doing this. You never did this with any other fight. Get all these people to try to promote the fight. You've never had these many people on an undercard. But y'all just realized that y'all fucked up because y'all put Zeus Network in it. And the people wasn't going for the bullshit. Y'all thought that y'all was doing something. Bad business decision. Older people are really, really into boxing. You think they were going for the baddies? No. Bad business. The way them women be over there fighting each other, people wasn't going for that. But then you already had made the deal with Zeus, so there was nowhere getting out of that. Now y'all seen the tickets ain't selling. Y'all trying to put as many people as you can on the undercard now. People gonna be there till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning with all these people fighting. So many people fighting. Now y'all need this man right here. I don't know how much he gave the man for coming on here. I don't know. I don't know. What you gonna do? Did Kevin Gates help the ticket sales? What y'all think? Will Kevin Gates and Floyd Mayweather help the ticket sales? Huh? Oh, Lord. Let me stop sharing. Do y'all think they're going to help the fight? Can they save the fight? We got Kevin Gates out here We got and we got Floyd. Can Floyd and Kevin Gates save it? Can they save Claressa's fight? Just asking. Let's see. So since Kevin Gates came out and Floyd Mayweather, let's see if they're going to be able to save the fight. Let's see. I don't think it's working, y'all. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do it. Let's see. Y'all keep hitting that like button. How many likes we got in the chat? And guys, y'all can. Let me stop sharing for a minute. Yeah, let me put my copyright up here. I'm just talking away. Copyright Act, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the chat. Excuse me, on the screen. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any of the music or any of the clips you may see in my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Okay? Let me see what else. Hey, y'all, there you go, Bella. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all. So I don't think it's doing anything. The fight is Saturday, right? Let's see. I think it's Saturday. Y'all, I told y'all I'm off beat today. I do apologize. Y'all know when I come in, I say hi to all of y'all, and I'm off. I told y'all I was tired, so I'm off beat, right? I'm off beat, so I apologize to all my tea drops, my tea sippers, my mods. I apologize, y'all. Y'all work so hard, and sometimes I will get off. I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna keep going. Thank you, Linda, for coming over here, getting my channel together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fair Act Use of 1976 is in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Everything is alleged. Subscribe to all the channels, okay? That's on the screen. If y'all have not subscribed to Drop the T 2.0, I need y'all to do so, okay? I need to get I need to get 400 more people. So I need y'all to like the video, share the video. And if you have not subscribed to Drop the T 2.0, that's my second channel. I need you guys to subscribe. Okay? And guys, we do try to get super chats, super stickers, or gifts. Okay? If you would like to donate to the channel, or you can do a Cash App as well. All right? What else? Also, you can become a member for $2.99 a month, or you can gift memberships to people in the chat. Hit the like button on your way in here, please and thank you. Let's be respectful to the host, which is me, and everyone in the chat. Okay, Linda, checking the email. Hello, Pat, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Linnell. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Godmother. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sonia, my mod, and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I was finishing up another live. I told you I wasn't going to go live tonight, but I can't do that. Even when I'm tired, I still got to come over here and push through. Yep, thank you, Linda. I told you I was going to do it for tomorrow, and I said, nope, I can't do that. So let's see here. Hello, Sweetness Goody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Yes, Charleston White has got arrested. I got that as well. Hello, Mary Langley. Hello, Shaquanda. Oh, Mr. Skinny was over here. I think he'd have left out the chat. Hello, Angela. Claressa was shopping at Rashida Press today. Was Rashida there? Girl, she trying to get in with everybody. She trying to get in with everybody. But see, Shanika is connected to everyone. Let me put my glasses on here. Y'all, I said I'm gonna be here for an hour, but that day ain't gonna work out. Cause y'all know we get over here in this chat and I get to talking, so that ain't gonna work out either. Oh shoot. Y'all, wait a minute. Y'all, give me 1 second here. I gotta pay my mom homeowners association fee. Girl, she probably cussed me out. Oh Lord. Y'all, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all know she'll cuss me out. Y'all, I got the give me 1 second, y'all. Let's see here. Girl, I'm gonna get cussed the hell out. Let's see. Girl, give me 1 second, y'all. I forgot. I got on my other live and I forgot. Where is this thing that it should be saved in here? 1 second, y'all. Oh, shit. This woman for to have a fit. My mom is for to have a fit. But she already like, did you pay my thing? Yeah, I know I'm in charge of everything, so I gotta. Hey, 1 second here, y'all. Shoot. Let me put this up here. Where is it at? Okay, y'all, here we go. This is where we at. Now, it's still some seat 12 tickets here, 4 tickets here, 13 tickets here. Got 4 here, 48 here, 43 here, 14 here. Let's see. 91 tickets here. These are $163. 32 tickets here. So the dark blue is all tickets that haven't been sold. The light blue means that some tickets are selling here, but they got 9 tickets left right here. Wait a minute, they got 50 tickets right here for $443. 11 tickets for $1,246 here. So the ring is right here, right? This is the ring. You can still get by the ring right here. Look at this. Girl, y'all, this is bad. Okay, this is grayed out. This part, no seating available. But all around the ring here is seats available. It's seats right here. Well, you can get 4 tickets right here for $68. 1 ticket here for $103. I think these allegedly and for entertainment purpose. I think they're gonna black this out and make it dark back here so you can't see that it wasn't sold out. Like all right here, right? Now think about this, y'all. Why would tickets be available here but not here, right here and right here? They're gonna black this out to make it look like, you know, they're gonna black this out. Why would this right here be gray? And then over here is blue. Ain't nobody bought no seats over here. How much are the tickets right here? They're only $119. So if they could, they would have these open. They're gonna black this out, y'all. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes. All this gonna be blacked out. You know, they'll have the lights off over here and maybe have it roped off or curtain off or whatever. Look at all these tickets. 51, 36, 13, 52. 52 tickets available. Y'all, this ain't looking good. This is not looking good, y'all. Claressa, you might need to go and apologize. You might need to go and apologize. Because this ain't looking too good for you. And I'm just being honest. This ain't looking too good for you. Y'all, the tickets are not selling. Y'all, what do y'all think? All right, here go the portal. Thank God. Y'all, what do y'all think? Y'all, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the ticket sales? What do y'all think about the ticket sales? Give me 1 second. Let me know what All right, y'all. We got the poll up. Where we at? Y'all said no? Okay, guys. Do y'all think people are going to come at the last minute to the fight? Will people... Oh, Lord. Let's see. Oh, that's not good either. Will people come at the last minute to the fight? Now, Claressa said her fans buy their ticket at the last minute. I don't think they're gonna buy any tickets. Maybe a couple of people. And I think all of the people who has bought tickets are maybe the baddies. Maybe the baddies. Maybe the baddies fan base have bought most of the tickets, and maybe Claressa Shield people haven't bought tickets. He said, when a fight is over, sir will be in the red. T Fashion Doll, welcome. She also needs to speak on her accolades professionally without being wild and reckless at the mouth. What did you say? And disparaging other people, especially legends. Disparaging, I'm sorry, and disparaging others, other people, especially legends. She ain't gonna do that. I think she tried to go into Rashida's store. Maybe she's going to invite Rashida and Kirk to the fight. Maybe she's going to give them free tickets. She has pissed off the people in Atlanta. They packing her up. Okay. All right. Now let me put my glasses on. Okay, let's see. I be trying to see without these glasses on, and they ain't working out. They ain't working out. Now somebody said that Claressa Corvette got repossessed or took it. Oh, there they go. They on. They on. Yeah, I know I can't see without them. Somebody said that Claressa Shields' car is gone. Is that true? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing? The Corvette is gone? Was Rashida there? Let's see. Let me see. I don't think Rashida like fooling with home wreckers. I'm just gonna say it. I don't think she like fooling with nobody like that. I don't think she like the home wreckers. Just saying. I don't think she like it. Allegedly, I'm just gonna say that. Wait a minute. I done had about enough of Papoose. Now I told y'all every day I'm coming out here dragging Papoose. Okay? I already got you together. You already know your butt hurt, so I already got you together today. Okay? Oh, I got that receipt too. Okay. Y'all. Okay. Now I want y'all to keep in mind of something, right? Now, y'all remember, I want y'all to keep this in mind. She allegedly said that it was stolen. How was it stolen in that neighborhood she lived in? I thought she keep that Corvette in her garage. You said they said it got stolen. I say got repossessed or it was a rental from the beginning. One of the two. Girl, if Claressa don't sell out this fight, y'all, she gonna have a nervous breakdown. You think it was a lease rental? I think so. Because I thought she'd keep that Corvette in the garage. Now, guys, now let's just be honest here. Who would leave a Corvette in the driveway? A Corvette or a car that like that needs to be in the garage locked up. Now I know you got more sense than that, Claressa. You mean to tell me you left your Corvette in the driveway? Why wasn't it in your garage? I live in a very nice suburban neighborhood. People have Corvettes over here. They don't dare leave them outside. They be in their garage. Girl, you can't make this shit up. Why would you leave if you got a Maybach or some, Maserati? Why would you leave a car like that out in the driveway? You don't think people that's looking to steal cars and change the serial numbers and things like that, they don't be going through neighborhoods and they wash the car for a couple of weeks and see, do you ever leave it out in the driveway? Which never mind. Never mind. Let me not be that. But it's the truth. Like I told you, I'm old school, so don't do me. But I'm just saying, you should have that much sense. You think people ain't scoped out your car and say, let's see if what day she leave it out on. Okay, she left it out again. Okay, we gonna get her, and they just popped you. Any dummy know not to leave no car like that in no driveway, girl. You said no way it was stolen with a rental, I believe. I think so too. She live in DeKalb, right? Georgia, right? DeKalb. Girl, don't know. Girl, rich people do not do that. Well, you just got rich allegedly, so you. I'm not rich, and I even know that. You don't leave your car, a Corvette, in a driveway, girl. Girl, they think you a mile coming. You was a good lick right there. You was a good lick. Yep, you leave it out every day, these days or whatever, and they caught you slipping. That's all. I'm just saying. Yeah, the girl. Okay, she hood rich. Girl, this don't make no sense with her. Okay, guys, we looked at the tickets. The tickets is not selling. So nobody said we up here lying about the tickets. Now, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna say this. If she can, let's see. Now, if she can get all these sold within this week, it's a miracle. But there's all miracles come all the time. If you can get all of this sold, and then how much is this? 1,200, 7 tickets, 12, 11 tickets. This is they got 50 tickets here for 443. 88 tickets here. They must have, wait a minute. They must have, that's too big. Let me see. Let me go back. It must have went down. Let me do it. Bring it up here. So this is what it's looking like, y'all. What it's looking like. This is what it's looking like. Me. This is what we got. Mm-mm. Let me do a little bit long. Oh, let me see. Now these right here, I think these are going to be, they're going to put curtains or something around this right here. It ain't looking too good, y'all. We'll see. Maybe people going to buy their ticket Saturday or Friday. Maybe when they get paid, they're going to buy the ticket. That's all I can say. Maybe they're going to buy it then. Yeah, maybe people gonna buy. You know, when they get their paycheck on Friday, maybe they're gonna buy the ticket then. That's all I can say for. I don't know what else to tell you. So now look at this. Did Papoose send Remy to jail? Y'all know it's been out there for years that allegedly Papoose really, that Papoose was sleeping with the lady that Remy pow and pow for stealing money out of her purse, and she was also sleeping with Papoose. Allegedly. It's gonna say allegedly. Not saying for sure that happened. Just saying. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. And let's see if we can get some super chat, super stickers, or gifts. But let's get into it.
Cam, come into the room, because she said she didn't know Papoose. She didn't even know he was a rapper.
Now, we got a receipt right here. Now, remember, Claressa Shields says she didn't know Papoose was a rapper. She didn't know who he was, if he was with Remy. She didn't know who he was. But mighty funny here on this post right here, it says, right here, Claressa Shields, hashtag Papoose, right here. Let me let y'all see it. You said you didn't know Papoose, didn't know he was with Remy, didn't know him from a can of paint.
She didn't know that he was married to Remy. Girl, you just be over that line. See, that's why you need your bottom row done, because you over that line through your messed up bottom row teeth. Like, girl, stop lying.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Out Papoose. But realistically, she made that interview with Cam Newton. Now,
Claressa Shields' reaction. Y'all see that right there? She lied and said she didn't know Papoose. She didn't know he was a rapper or anything. Ain't that her page right there? Claressa Shields' reaction. Just saying.
now she stated that she didn't even know who Papoose was. And she said that to basically cover her ass and basically say that she didn't seek out Papoose. But realistically, she made Papoose look like an idiot, because don't Papoose claim to be like the best that ever did it? Like, isn't he like the greatest MC of all time? Isn't he supposed to be saving hip hop? And imagine getting with a woman and she said, I don't even know who you are. It's like they both keep tagging each other in to make each other look stupid. she says and does crazy stuff all the time, and Papoose is just silent, and that's enough embarrassment for Claressa. Cause I couldn't imagine getting into, all types of embarrassment, and then your man just silent, or going on an interview and you saying that you stay with your man, and then he gets on there and say absolutely not. At this point, they both don't see that they are each other's downfall. And like I said in my previous video, how could you go on somebody's page, admire their fashion, and not see the man that's next to them? I mean, let's be real. Almost damn near every interview, Papoose was sitting there. So you mean to tell me you admire Remy Ma's fashion so much that you completely ignored the man next to her? And you claim that Papoose was so fine, so there is no way that you ignored that fine man sitting next to Remy. That interview was so full of lies and delusions. Cam Newton was looking at Claressa like he was absolutely in shock. He kept pausing, looking at her crazy like, is she serious? Y'all ever held a conversation with somebody and you thought that they was mentally there? And
again, shout out to Pillow Talker. This is her content. I'm using this for teaching and learning purposes only. Make sure y'all go follow her. This is her content, okay? I'm using this for teaching and learning purposes only. The name of her channel is Pillow Talker. So I just do @ and then Pillow Talker.
And when you ask them a question and every question just isn't making sense, and then you start to make the connection like, oh yeah, they're a little off. Like, that's what it was given. And then the fact that social media always brings up that Claressa never stays at Papoos's house. And then all of a sudden you're at Papoos's house 2, 3, and 4 weeks at a time. Like, girl, ain't no way in hell you staying 2 to almost 4 weeks at that man's house.
Maybe I'm slow on the slow bus here. I ain't never seen when you up there in New York that you're at Papoos's house. Y'all always at a Airbnb or a hotel. When did you go to Pap house? Pap don't even show his house. So when did you go stay 2 and 3 and 4 weeks in New York? You ain't never stayed 2 or 3 or 4 weeks in no damn New York, girl. The longest you probably been there is probably 4 days at the max. If you were there longer, we would know it because you would show it. So let's stop the cap, okay? You wasn't there. Just saying.
Especially with you crashing out like that. We already know that Papoose don't play that. Anytime Papoose is around, she's constantly selling. He's like, man, this is business. And you already stated it's a partnership. Now, ever since it has come out that Papoose has allegedly been having an affair with a woman by the name of Topaz Stanton, people have come forward and claimed to know the real story. And to be honest, I have been hearing a story very similar since I was a little girl. Like, I'm not going to even lie. But this is just street talk. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hype me up, send a super thanks if you care to do so, and let's get straight into it. So, a woman by the name of Shay Cartier claims to know the real details. She said, "Where the Pap and Claressa fans now? Claim Remy cheated first, and yes, he was married to Remy soon as she locked up." Now, we all know that she meant as soon as she was locked up. But it had me thinking, did Papoose have access to Remy's money prior to going to jail? Because that would explain why he was rushing trying to get married to her. But Shay goes on to say she caught him in bed with her close friend. Then the girl tried to run. Pat grabbed her allegedly, and then shots were fired. After old girl Pat was getting threatened to expose their fake relationship, that's when a certain person paid her a band not to tell. That's why they say Remy shot her friend over a band. Y'all following me yet? Keep up. But I'm going to stop there. All I'm going to say is the deal this woman Topanga is talking about was a band situation. That's why Topanga can't speak on it. All I'm going to say is the chick got popped for opening her mouth after being paid a band, allegedly. Also,
So we got Topanga and we got another woman. So the alleged other mistress is this lady here that was sleeping with Papoose. That Remy alleged shot the lady about the money and also about sleeping with Papoose. Allegedly.
Topanga was given the same deal, hush money.
Didn't I tell you was some hush money involved? Hush money was involved, okay? Allegedly. I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all think. Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm just gonna say it. Papoose been down here. He been dirty.
Now, we all know that Topaz needed that money, but Remy and Papoose had a brand, and the last thing that they needed was somebody to come out and say, yeah, he got me pregnant. And this explains allegedly how most likely Papoose was able to keep his affairs under wraps. He messed with low budget women who needed the money. As soon as they started getting rowdy and stating that they was going to tell, he paid them off. That's most likely what he was using that 20% for. Now, I don't know if Remy was in on it and she put up the money as well to hush them up because, like I said, they did have a brand. And like Remy stated, if y'all knew the details, y'all would cry. And she said that there's certain things in a marriage y'all wouldn't understand. And I'm pretty sure that she was talking about the protection aspect of it all. She probably most likely knew it and had to front up some money just to shut them up. Now, we can't confirm or deny it, but it's just a thought. Shay also goes on to say he held her down because he was the reason she was there. She took that charge. Blind Caesar says exactly. We mob with Remy said bullseye. And Lady Leisha said, yes, she did take those charges. I can't wait for her to tell it all. And honestly, I'm looking forward to that interview that Miss Shanika is going to do with Remy. If y'all don't know, she said that Remy is going to be coming on in a couple of weeks. And I wonder if Remy is going to touch on that subject because after all, it would not hurt her at all to admit it. It would just make Papoose look insane. I also hope that they talk about this audio of Papoose allegedly attacking Remy as well.
What did I say? I hope they talk about that audio of him attacking her. And I'm going to see what people are going to come on here and say then.
I must say, I'm not a heavy hip hop listener. Like a lot of times, I know certain hip hop because of the people that I'm around. But when I was a little girl, I did hear that Remy went to jail because her friend was sleeping with Papoose or something like that. That she caught a woman that was messing with Papoose and they got into it. Now, these are just little whispers that I was hearing growing up as a kid. So it's funny how several years later that this still is the talk. And it's like, you know, you don't want to sit right there and believe street talk, but it's like, why is the same thing being repeated? Because as y'all know, the telephone game where everybody try to prove that, you know, everything is changed. But at the end of the day, this is the most continuous story I have ever heard in my life. Shay goes on to say, now wait until y'all see the receipts Remy got. Wait until you find out what Pat really did to Remy for her to end the marriage. I'm from Pap Hood. I know the real. Remy went to prison because of Pat. Lady Leisha said, I believe it. I always had that feeling. Shay said he held her down because he was the reason she was there. She took the charge.
Ponytails. My air, I've never breathed so freely. Okay. I couldn't take it anymore. I said, hey,
this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this. We talk. The truth, you will probably literally like people will cry if they knew the truth. Like literally cry. Like cry.
Could y'all imagine if it does come out that the reason why Remy Ma was in prison was because Pat cheated and she served 6 years? That is absolutely insane. But I want to point out that Remy Ma was always the cleanup person in their relationship. Now, you remember when it came out about Remy Ma and Papoose and that she cheated and that Papoose exposed, or he thought that he exposed Remy by saying, oh, she hit me up and said that she had statements for both of us to look good. After Papoose allegedly knocked out Easy the Block Captain, well, this was supposed to be...
Yeah. I think Remy is going to give us a little bit of something. Yeah. I think she's going to give us a little bit of something. She's going to give us something. I don't know if it's going to be a lot, but she's going to spill something. I don't know how much, but it's going to be something.
Another day, another...
I don't know what it's going to be, y'all, but it's going to be something.
Be some type of expose on Remy, like, oh, look how horrible she is. But this actually showed that she was used to defending their relationship.
Yep.
But I want y'all to pay attention to this next clip where Remy explains why she went to prison. And I want y'all to notice that Papoose did that typical swallow that he does when he has some type of stress. And I also want to point out that usually when Remy talks, she says everything with her chest. Like, we all know that. You know that clip where she says that she raps better than Papoose, and then the lady goes, oh yeah, that's so nice that you give it to your wife. And then she said, no, I am. Like, she says it with her chest.
Okay, so rap battle between you two. Who's winning? Oh. Aren't you a good husband?
No, this is the truth.
Okay. Wait, let me ask you, for as a man, your ego, does it bother you sometimes?
She didn't stutter at all. But
Papoose knows the truth. I told you, he just butt hurt. He know Remy was a better rapper than him. He knew all of this, right? And I believe what that lady said. He was, he wanted the recognition and everything, as being Remy's husband. He was a purse holder. He was a leech. He just followed behind Remy. The same thing that he's doing with Claressa. Same thing. I don't think he was able as a manager to get her a lot of different gigs and stuff like her current manager or she is doing now. And like I said before, I think that Remy could have had these same opportunities. I think he was not accepting them for her.
But I want y'all to pay attention to this next clip where it appears that Remy is just rambling. And if y'all don't know, rambling is also a sign of not telling the truth. And it appears that she's covering for Papoose. Also, you will see that now, I don't know if he just happened to swallow at that time, but it seems like he did that stress swallow that he always does, even to this day. And it really is, in fact, sad that if Remy is covering for Papoose over him having an affair with another woman, This is actually sadder than what it man did several swallows and then looked away.
Look how
That's suspicious. That's weird.
But we also know the infamous story of Papoose stating that he went back and forth to the prison, and to the point where, Remy told him, handle your business. And he was like, no, you're my concern. And then her money depleted. But I want y'all to pay attention to this next clip where she talks about 50 Cent supporting her. And all the stuff that he did, Papoose could have did as a husband. Like, why is a friend putting in information about, oh yeah, she's going to have a job?
because he don't have the connects. He doesn't have the resources. He doesn't have anything. He don't know how to handle business. That's just what it is, allegedly.
Doing this, she's going to do this. I promise you, she's going to be good at the prison. Why didn't the husband do any of this?
He didn't know how.
At this point, Papoose allegedly only cheated, got her locked up, sat there, collected her money, ran back and forth so that it could be put on record.
See? Married her while she was in jail behind bars, and Remy signed everything off over to him. What he do? Spend every dime. So he's bad with money. Now, what did Gucci Man wife do? She doubled his money. So how come Papoose, as being a man, couldn't double Remy money? Maybe he was gambling back then and gambled it all up, allegedly.
Or for her to say, yeah, he did come up here every day. But at the end of the day,
if somebody coming up there every day broke, what do that do? What are you coming up here for? Okay? What are you coming up here for? You was out here flossing like you had money with Remy money. You didn't have no money. You didn't try to even get you no type of hustle or do anything with the money that you had when you was out here. You didn't do anything. What did you do? And then people like, oh, he took care of her son while she was in jail. Remy already debunked that. That's another lie. Her mother took care of her son while she was in jail. Not Papoose, not Pawn Shop Bully. That's another lie. And that's why when she got out and got her money together, she bought her mother a house. How come Papoose mother? How come Remy or Papoose didn't buy his mama a house? Remy show bought her mama one. Because she said she took care of her son while she was in jail. And she said that she held things down as well. So Remy already debunked that. She said, took care of my son. She said, my mama had my son. And she said his, biological daddy, had him some of the time as well.
If you're not putting any income into the household, what is the point? Like, you're making it a problem. If you're not putting anything into the household and you're just spending, you're making a problem, not a solution.
Anyone else that we know that was there for you like that? Because that's when you really see who your friends are.
What's so crazy that maybe that not y'all know, but the one besides Keish that I always talk about, and every time I see him, I tell him thank you, because it wasn't like we was enemies, or we didn't hang out together. Was 50 Cent, Mr. Curtis Jackson.
Wow.
Whenever I put in for an appellate judgment or an appeal, he made sure that letters was written. He personally signed them, telling, the judge, like, if you do grant her this release, she'll have a job. I'll make sure, she has a job over here. This is where she'll be working, X, Y, and Z. Wow. I had to hold him up to that. Like, yo, you was going to give me a job.
What's up with that?
You know what? That's sad that you got a husband and he and another man have to come through for you, stand up, talk for you, say, hey, we'll make sure she's working. She got a job, wrote letters and everything. Where was Pawn Shop Willie at? Why he couldn't do that? Why didn't you open up a business and say, hey, this is me and my wife's business. This is where she's going to be at. Why couldn't you do that? How many in the chat think that's sad that another man have to come and talk for you? Your own husband could not do nothing. He said about her firing him because he was not handling her business can be found on Love and Hip Hop, Remy and Papoose publication 2.0. It is actually the beginning on a picnic. I was looking at that earlier today. It's me. I was looking at the Love and Hip Hop um, of Papoose and Remy. I was looking at some of that today, but I'm gonna have to look at that one. He did not handle the business. So the man wasn't handling the business at all. That's sad. Welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. This is sad. The man wasn't opening up emails, wasn't lining up nothing for her, wasn't doing nothing. Papoose is a goofy. He don't guys, he don't know how to handle business. That's just what it is. See, I knew it. I knew he was blocking gigs and stuff for her. I knew it. Remy wanted to put out a joint statement together that her and Papoose was no longer together. He didn't want to do it, but then we got Handsome out here with a smear campaign. You right? Telling Remy it's best to just be quiet. I think she's had enough of Clarence's mouth too. That's it. I heard that too. That her, Cardi B, and Remy gonna be dropping a song or a remix too. So I ain't never taking no charge for no ninja. I heard that. Topaz. He said in the audio of him calling from the closet, begging to come home because he got beans and bologna. Lord. Now I didn't hear that. Her name is Topaz. Pap ain't never been loyal to nobody else. That's what the word is on the street. Oh wow. He said, shoot, he lives in his mama's basement. Have a good night, y'all. This is just sad. He said Brandy may come to support Ray J because they both are here. She's gonna bus in people from Flint. And Ray J in Orlando, y'all know this is gonna be a shit show. Ain't nobody for to be paying for that, y'all. Ain't nobody for to be paying for that. I wouldn't dare pay, to go see no mess like that. I wouldn't. From the closet? Papoose, he ain't no type of a man, y'all. He just sad. I wouldn't want no man like that who can't hold his own. What if Remy gets sick or something and you got to go out there and hold it down? You can't even do it. Clarissa's doing a lot of covering from him. He's taking it for granted, and she's getting the brunt and everything. The same thing. Remy was worried about her image too. Yeah, make sure y'all hitting that like button when y'all come in. And if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing, please, and thank you. But let's get back into this video.
Let me get a check. Yeah, I just thought about that right now while I'm telling this story. As many times as I told you, it just hit me right now. Like, it was good with that job. I got paperwork saying that you would give me a job.
Right.
But like not just once, but for every
Like, you mean to tell me that your husband couldn't do that? Like, majority of the time, it's usually the one that's closest to you that ensures that you're good on paper. And you mean to tell me 50 Cent did that? And y'all wonder why 50 Cent doesn't respect Papoose. Men peep when other men are not doing for their woman. And Papoose couldn't ensure that Remy had a job because he doesn't have a job or didn't have a job at the time. And that's exactly why Andre Darrell is disrespecting Papoose to this day, saying that he's not a real man because Claressa is talking.
Claressa Shields' trainer says Papoose not a real man. He ain't even sneak diss him. He just flat out and said it. I love Pat.
Oh my God. You know, when she was great, when she was a real man, that goes out to Papoose. When she was a real man.
Now, do I think that Claressa is telling him stuff on purpose? No, because Claressa always thinks that she's making a point when in reality she exposes a lot. And 9 times out of 10, she probably said she needs something done. And then he probably turned around and said, why can't Papoose do it? And she probably justified it. And then Andre was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of hearing this. At this point, what is this man doing? And we all know that Claressa is clearly delusional. So there is no way that she's sitting there with Andre just kicking Papoos's back in. Most likely she slipped up and he started clowning her. And then she was like, no, I can do it. Well, if you can do it, why are you bringing it up? And of course, Claressa doesn't want to be seen as she made a bad decision. So she's definitely trying to defend Papoose. But I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that it's a chance that the reason why Remy Ma went to prison was because of Papoose allegedly cheating? And what was y'all hearing when she went to prison? Comment down below. Y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hype me up, send a super thanks if you care to do so.
Why is this just pitiful for a man? Just pitiful. Just pitiful that another man has to step up for your wife. So allegedly the Corvette was stolen, but it's a 2026. The car should have some sort of GPS system. And then also I think it was a rental swap for the foreign car. Pap showing off this week. Well, y'all know before the fight, people let them rent cars and stuff like that. So that's probably what it is. You said a certain. That's a baby. That's why I say the hate for Remy is real. Some of these, they just don't like her. And on the thing, it clearly says that she was cheating with Pawn Shop Willie when she was out on a bracelet. And she knew that he had married Remy Ma in jail. But hey, go off. People hear what they want to hear. If I'm wrong about something, I'm going to admit I'm wrong. I ain't going to keep trying to play nothing and make it what I want it to be. It is what it is. The woman said it. Now, how is it that everybody who looked at the interview say the same thing, that he was cheating first? Now, how do all of us come with the same conclusion and somebody else is coming up with something else? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what to say. I ain't gonna sit here and lie on nobody. And if I heard that, I would have said it. But that's not what I heard. That's not what I heard. That's not what the other people heard either. But hey, go on. Yeah, baby, the hate is real for her. But at least she got us over here defending her. I know what I heard on the tape, and I ain't crazy, and I ain't slow either. So I know what I heard on the tape, on the thing. I ain't slow. So now Pap is being solicited. Okay. Yeah. I Y'all put the initials in the chat. I hear you. But like I said, if I heard something different in the interview, I would have said it, but I listened to it back and front 2 or 3 times. I listened to it on another CC's page, and I brought it on my page and listened to it. So I know what it is. I already know what it is. We didn't listen to it, and everybody's coming to the same conclusion. The woman said as clear as day. He asked her, "Did you have any relations once Pap got married?" She said, well, she too said, "Well, when he did the marriage over the phone, yes, I was still messing with him because I was on the bracelet, but you knew he was married." But she wanted to hear it out of his own mouth. She was still messing with him. She said it. She was still messing with him when Papoose and Remy got married over the phone. Now, I don't know what the difference was, allegedly, when they came out and had the big ceremony and everything. Then she said, well, I fell back after that, allegedly. But even though they didn't have the big wedding because she was in jail, they still got married over the phone, and the lady knew that they were married, and she still had relations with him. So that's what I heard. Now, But hey, people are going to say what they want to say and believe what they want to believe. But all the CCs that I know that listen to the tape or the recording said the same thing I said. The woman said she had relations with Papoose. I don't know how else we can say it or do. I don't understand what else we can do. Everybody listened to the same tape, and we all came up with the same conclusion. Just saying. But hey, go off. We know what it is. We know what it is. But hey, but let's get on. Now, I just want to get into this. This is the karma right here. Charleston White is getting his karma. This man ain't even got a driver's license. This man ain't even got a damn driver's license. You run around here talking all this shit and ain't got a damn driver's license, Charleston White. I know the fuck you lying. This man ain't even got a license. But let me bring it up here. This man ain't even got a license. Y'all keep hitting that like button. Man ain't even got a license. We need one more super chat, super sticker, or gift to get to our 5. Can we get there? Shout out to Mr. Skinny, because y'all know he gonna have you laughing. And this is his content. I'm only using this for teaching and learning purposes.
Charleston White arrested in Texas for carrying a weapon, possession of weed, driving without a driver's license. That's diabolical, bro. A one-eyed nigga driving on the motherfucking freeway with no license in Texas. They should have charged that motherfucker with attempted damn vehicular homicide on somebody or something. But they got your ass though. Well, guess what? It's just the beginning, one-eyed Charlie.
What? Woo!
You was running around calling that boy watermelon felon and all of that. Now they got you, watermelon rat.
Woo! You got that right.
And words on the street. This is just the beginning right here. You remember your cousin, boy, that you used to like to play house with? Mm-hmm. See, all that running around playing, going down the 5th Ward, all that. It's the people, man, that don't respond that be the most dangerous ones. They done lock this here nigga up. Wasn't you what you were saying? Yo, I'm the voice. Yeah, I'm bigger than dirt. Gallardo said my name. Now your ass with dirt. Lotto saying your name ain't gonna get you out of this here shit. And I ain't even talking about what you locked up for now, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Now y'all knows he said that he was gonna start ratting on people so he get out of jail. That's what he said he gonna do, start telling on people. I know ain't nobody that dumb enough to give you any type of damn information or let you be around at all. I know the hell you lying. I know ain't nobody that dumb to let you be around anything. So See, all right, Diane, thank you for the $4.99 super sticker. I appreciate it. Now, one thing I do want to do here is go to this interview right here. Why can't you leave Layla out your mouth? So she is saying Claressa Shields tells Layla Ali to let it be done if she has no plans to fight her. Admits she can't learn anything from a retired boxer. Well, that's the thing here. You can't learn a lot from her. She don't have to be boxing. You said you're going to be boxing till you, what, 48, 49? She retired at 29. You still boxing at 31. Go figure.
Cuz just get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna fight and we gonna prove who the best, let's do it. But if not, just let it be done. Right?
Her at her peak, you at your peak.
Come on now. It's not even comparable.
But she would say, I got more knockouts.
And I got more belts and Olympic gold medals.
You don't think that you could learn anything from Layla?
Nope.
Look how dumb she is. Just dumb. I can't learn nothing from her. Just so fucking disrespectful. Just disrespectful.
Saying that because it's within the 6 weeks?
No, I'm saying that because when God puts somebody in your life, they're meant to be there. When God removes someone, they're not meant to be there. I have accomplished everything in my career off of hard work, grit, discipline, and not.
So Layla didn't do the interviews, didn't do anything to help you get recognition or anything like that. She didn't help you do shit. Nobody would know who you were without her putting you on TV. Even though you had won them 2 bronze medals, so they bronze now. That still didn't do nothing for you.
Not with somebody giving me guidance.
Ali, jab or TKO?
TKO.
Guidance.
Why?
Older,
just
hating on the
get it over with.
Layla Ali
You know
has been losing the fight against me
if we
for a
gonna
very
fight,
long time.
and we gonna prove who's
and we
best,
all
let's do
know
it. But if
when you
not,
start losing the fight,
just
you go
let it be
below the
done.
belt. Layla Ali came to the
Her
Olympic
at her
Training
peak,
Center
you
where
at
I was
your
training
peak.
for the Olympics at. And me and her
it's not even
developed
comparable.
a big sister and little sister relationship.
But she would say, I got more knockouts.
And now I wonder
and
if
I
it
got
was
more
even
belts
genuine
and
because
Olympic
she
gold
gave
medals.
me bad advice. She told
You don't
me
think
to
that
stay
you could learn
amateur
anything from
and
Layla?
win as many Olympic gold medals as I can because
Are you
there was
saying that
no
because
TV exposure
it's
and
within the
no
6
money
weeks?
for women's
No,
boxing
I'm saying
in the
that because
profession.
When she asked for advice, I gave her
puts somebody
valuable
in your
branding
life, they're
advice
meant to
and
be
boxing
there.
advice. I told
When
her she
God
should hire a
removes someone,
nutritionist, trim off
they're
that
not meant
excess
to be
body
there.
fat.
That was nothing but her
I
trying to
have
body shame me
accomplished
and
everything in my
discredit me
career
for
off
winning
of hard
world
work, grit,
championships at
Body shame you when she told you to
and
trim some
not
of the
with
body weight off, and that's
somebody
what you're
giving
doing now.
me
What are you talking about?
guidance.
Ali, jab or TKO?
TKO.
Why?
weight classes, 5 different weight
just
classes. He said I'm a bad
get it over
representation
with.
of our culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's clear
Like,
that up.
if we gonna fight,
I've
and we
never
gonna
been
prove
in
who's
jail.
best,
You
let's do
just
it. But if
another
not,
example
just
of
let
the
it be done.
older hating on the youth.
Her at her peak, you
Layla
at
Ali
your
has
peak.
been
Come on
losing
now.
the fight against me for a very long
It's not
time.
even comparable.
And we all know when you start
But
losing
she
the
would say,
fight,
I got more
you go
knockouts.
below the
Layla
belt.
said her
Layla
And I got
Ali
more
came
belts
to the
and
Olympic
Olympic
Training
gold
Center
medals.
where I was training for the Olympics at.
You don't think
And
that
me and
you
her
could learn anything
developed
from
a big
Layla?
sister and little sister relationship.
You got that?
And
Are you
now
saying
I
that
wonder
because
if it was even
it's
genuine
within the
because
6
she
weeks?
gave me bad
No, I'm
advice.
saying that.
She told me.
How would she give you bad advice, honey? She told you to trim the fat off. That's what you're doing now. What was the bad advice? Right. Right. You speak on Layla all the time. Get mad when Alicia Baumgartner say just anything about one thing about you, which is the truth. You get mad at her. He said those boxing licenses are going to be expired in Michigan at the end of August. Yes. Hopefully they won't renew them. I'm hoping they don't. I'm really, really hoping Close my door, Bella. I'm really hoping that they don't renew her license because she needs to have an evaluation done on herself before she hurt somebody, allegedly. That's just my take on it. She made it hurt somebody. You don't have to go to jail to be a bad example. She always trying to throw that jab. I'm tired of her lying, saying she don't drink. Right. And then, according to her cousin Shalita, she's supposed to be in jail a lot of times for having pows in the car, and she always calling in a favor to the mayor to get her out of it. So she was riding around in Flint allegedly with pows in the car, and the police would pull her over all the time, and she would call in a favor allegedly. She just a sad excuse for a human being. I hope that this is coming to end soon with her. I hope it's coming to an end with her. I hope it is coming to an end. We tired of her. We tired of her, y'all. I'm tired of her, and I know y'all tired of her. If in some way God can let Kay win this fight, if some way God cannot let those seats be filled up, maybe she'll go somewhere and sit down. I'm hoping. All of this because Remy, all of this was coming out because Remy going out with a big one, so they throwing shade early. Oh yes, all the time. You said, can somebody tell me why the old news about this lady going live about her and Pat? Um, we found another. Nyla says found an old video of this lady that we have never seen here on YouTube. And people have been putting it out that Remy was the one that cheated first, or what have you. So they wanted to prove that Remy did not cheat first. Pap did. Pap had continuously been cheating on Remy. That woman says she's been dealing with Pap for over a decade. So that's why the video came back up. And there is the other mistress that's coming out. So it's more than two of the mistress. There are other ones coming out. So we got her sleeping with that Topanga. Then we got him sleeping with the lady Remy allegedly powed and went to jail. That lady. And then we got the Cali girl. And Remy said there is more. And remember, Claressa tried to get Remy to give her the names of the other women. Remy won't give them up yet. But there are other mistresses. There are other ones. Remy said that. So I'm hoping when Remy do this interview, maybe she'll give us a little bit more tea. Because there are other women that Papoose messing with, right? So for all we know, he could be telling the other women, like, this is a business thing that me and Claressa got going on. I have to do this. I have to do that. That's what I'm thinking he's telling these other women. Allegedly. That's what I think he's telling them. That's what I think he's telling them. Thank you, Mr. Skinny, for the jewel, the 10 jewels. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry, for the 2 jewels. Thank you. Lynn Moore, thank you for the 440 jewels. Thank you. Thank you, Diane Scott, for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me get all these off of here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Uh, y'all know they don't want Remy to do anything or anything. I don't know why these people don't like Remy, but it's been proven that he cheated first. Like I said, I don't give a shit if he cheated when she was in prison. He still cheated first. And can't if she wanted to get her lick back, that's what she did. You know, and I think let me bring this up here. Now, Clarissa Shields keep changing up the story. For what reason, I don't know. Every time there's a different time frame of when her and Pap met, or she didn't know Pap, she didn't know he was a rapper. So let's get into this video here.
A woman fighter is better than me, but I will fight them all and we will see.
What was I finna say? Actually, though, so that's why I don't do MMA no more. He can't take it.
Nah, I told him, man, leave that shit alone.
He can't take
I want to go to MMA real quick. Why did you do it?
I just wanted to show them that they ain't what they think that they is.
But you retired.
I stopped doing MMA because I make millions in boxing, but MMA don't pay nothing like boxing.
Closing moments of this third round. Yeah, she's not landing clean shots necessarily, but she is staying busy and she is dominating with her control. Now landing some big shots here against Shields with only 20 seconds to go. Home out. Abigail Montez mounted up Claressa Shields out of the way. These are big punches from the top. Abigail Montez with a flurry at the 10-second mark. Shields unable to escape from her back. And Abigail Montez
I make millions in boxing. The most I made in MMA, having to train 6 months for every fight, most I made was $250K. And I almost got my arm broke twice in a freaking arm bar. Yeah. Gave that up.
Take it. He said, listen, he said, I'm not gonna ask you to retire boxing. I'm not ever gonna ask you when tell you when to stop. But he was like, can I ask you? He said, can I get one thing out of you? And I'm thinking he's gonna say, you want a baby or something. I'm like, okay, whatever. What? He's like, could you please not ever do MMA again?
Nah, because
you know what? Like, what?
My thing is this. I feel like being a masterful boxer like she is, and you going to the fucking MMA, you got yes men around you. Nobody told you not to do that shit, man. Like, come on. You got an undefeated record, different divisions, undisputed, two-time Olympic. What are we doing here?
But you got to understand, too, a part of you got with a woman. That's a little, she's very talented. She a little fool to fuck off here.
But I was talking to one of my family never wanted me to do it.
Okay.
I got my new relationship and he can't even handle me boxing. Like,
oh no.
He's like going crazy when I'm fighting, even though I'm dominating. So we had a talk and he was like, I cannot handle MMA. He was like, if you don't do anything else for me, could you please just not do that anymore?
Yeah, he don't want to see you getting your ass whooped. That's why. He don't want to see you getting your ass whooped with MMA. That's why. Just saying.
Wow.
You see a lot of MMA fighters. Conor McGregor, the most noted. I mean, fought Floyd, $100 million. And we see some of these MMA fighters wanting to do boxing.
Yeah.
Because of the money. You tried MMA. You said MMA.
Tried it. I was good at it.
Yeah, but I mean, you're 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Would you try it again? Would you go back into it again, or you good with the boxing? You gonna stick with the boxing?
Well, I made millions to do a job that I'm the greatest at.
Right.
So I'm not going back to MMA. I will only make it $200K.
Now, I'm already prepared for the throat goat supporters who come in the comment section. Well, she's not an MMA fighter. Why would she had won? Well, check it out. She is a boxer. And this was a boxing match that honestly, She lost, but they gave it to her anyway.
First knockdown of Claressa Shields' career was a right uppercut. The left hook was dressing.
She lost this fight. I don't care how they want to spin it, but they went and gave it to her. She lost this fight.
It may have knocked her out over, but the right uppercut clearly was the punch with the left hook that hurt Shields. And there she watches as she goes down. She watches her mouthpiece come out of her mouth and go across the ring. I would say that's quite an unexpected moment.
Yeah, I would say.
The crazy part about this is while Claressa Shields is out here cherry picking fights, Hannah has been asking for a rematch, and Claressa has been ducking the smoke. Even though Hannah is like 10 years older than her, and she's also in retirement, just like Layla Ali. And it also shows how much influence Papoose has over her career. And it also exposes her fans for being hypocrites. Because when it was Layla Ali and everyone was telling Layla, no, don't come out of retirement for Claressa Shields. You've never lost a fight. Why put that on the line? Why risk that? That is the same thing essentially that Papoose is telling Claressa, but nobody sees a problem with it. You know the other problem? Even though people will say she's a professional boxer, well, at this point, she's also a professional interviewer. How come her answers are not consistent on every interview that she does? It changes up. So did she stop doing MMA because of Papoose, or was it because of the money? Or was it because she was scared to take another L? They are both pathological liars. First, Papoose wrote Remy's music, then the next minute, oh, I'm not going to answer that question. I already made a video before she ever came out with those songs exposing it that she wrote her own music. After Claressa fought Franchon, she might have tried to go to the club and pop it and drop it like it was hot. But one thing's for sure and two things for certain, I guarantee you, she went home and put some icy hot and got into bed after she fought these two ladies. Not only do these two lie when it comes to them, but they also lie for each other and they cover for each other. Because if either one had to tell the truth at this point, they would be exposing their self and each other, and they don't want to do that. So tell me down in the comment section, why do y'all think she really quit MMA? Was it the money? Was it Papoose? Or was it because she didn't want to have to take another L? So therefore, she wouldn't have all these bragging rights when she does her interviews, since that's what she is nowadays, a podcaster, I guess.
No, I don't believe that. No.
I think this woman, because she's scared, crying and laughing. She's scared. She don't want to get her ass whooped no more. And that's why Papoose didn't want her to do it. Just come correct. Right. She couldn't cherry pick. Yes, y'all. All right, guys. We've been in here for 2 hours and 44 minutes. We getting ready to get off. Woo, Lord, y'all. I made it. I thought I was going to do an hour because I was tired. But I did 2 hours and 44 minutes for y'all tonight. So I am tired. So I am getting ready to get off of here. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to the live. Remember, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed. I will have more content for y'all tomorrow as well. Shout out to my mods, my tea sippers, my tea drops. Thank you guys for holding it down over here. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night.